A sleep sound machine that'll fit in your pocket? Let's check it out. Oh, sorry, so relaxing. What you were just listening to is one of the 20 sounds included with this. This is the Sound Oasis BST-80 tiny, compact, travel sleep sound machine. The track you were just listening to is called Hawaiian Dream, and it's one of 20 tracks included with this, each of which is 8 hours. So there's no looping. A lot of sound machines have like 20 or 60 or 3-minute tracks, 20 or 60 second or 3-minute tracks, and then they just loop. So if you're the kind of person that lays there and tries to find patterns in things, it doesn't work really well. These are 8-hour tracks, which means that that's a nice night of sleep and you're not going to hear any repeating, even if you lay there for an hour just listening because you can't get to sleep one night. As you can see, it's really small. It's 2 inches tall, 2.5 inches in diameter, and it's half a pound. Super light. Not only that, but it's a Bluetooth speaker and has a built-in microphone, so if you want, you could use it for phone calls. But let's go ahead and give one of the sleep sounds a demo. So this is called Summer Night. And I know it's hard for you to assess the audio quality, but this actually sounds surprisingly good for something with such a tiny little speaker. This easily would fill up a hotel room or a dorm room or something. Very nice. Now you can switch to Bluetooth. There's a button on the bottom. And that switches to Bluetooth, and I've already paired my phone, so let's go ahead and listen to something from my phone. Oh, hang on. It appears to have forgotten the connection. We will... Oh, there we go. Okay, we'll go back and try it again. And with any luck. So this is not exactly sleep music, but it works. Bluetooth, and that stops it. Again, I can go to the bottom button and switch it back to the sound machine. Now, there are... Let's turn that off for a second. There are 3 buttons on the front that are almost invisible. It's very subtle. One of which does double volume or double function as volume down and previous track. The other one is volume up and next track. And then the middle button is power on, power off, and pause play. So that's what I'm using here. So let's go back to play. And then I'm going to go ahead and just try a couple of different tracks. So this is called Rain with White Noise. The previous was called Surf with White Noise. And this one should sound familiar, because this was the music I was using on the opening title. We're going to stop it because I'm going to fall asleep on camera, and that might demonstrate that it's a really good sound machine, but probably isn't what you want to watch. So, it has a 500 milliamp hour battery, which probably is a little underpowered for it. It gives you about 5 hours of play, and it's a 2-hour charge from 0. You charge it on the back. There is an AUX in and a micro USB connection for charging. And there's the micro SD card. And the micro SD card is really sort of the secret brains of this thing. And it turns out that not only does it come with those 20 tracks, and here's a quick listing of all those different sounds that you get preloaded. But you can actually go to soundoasis.com and download different tracks. If you prefer having something a little different, then you can actually buy individual tracks and put them either on this card, but be careful because you might overwrite some of the existing ones, or buy another micro SD card and you can go ahead and put on it whatever you want. Now, if you do the math, if you want to get 10 or 15 tracks, it's actually cheaper to buy a custom micro SD card from Sound Oasis. And as you can see here, there's lots of different choices, in which case you can get 10 tracks for $24.99 and 20 tracks for $34.99. Now, that's almost the price of this unit. Obviously, they know that the audio tracks are really the value here, though this is a very nice speaker. But here's the thing, is that they have tracks that are very specific design, because this company has a deep background in sleep sounds and therapeutic audio and all this sort of stuff. So they have special sounds for people with tinnitus. They have ambient sound collection, whale sounds. They even have a set of yoga sounds, and they have different sleep doctors that actually have created their own brown noise, pink noise, white noise, I don't know, rainbow noise. No, they don't have rainbow noise, but they have all the other ones. And there's just a lot to like about this. This is really, really nice. I really am impressed by the sound quality. I really like the built-in sounds. This is definitely a keeper and something that I'll take with me on my travels. I'm always looking for a really small sound machine, and this is nice, and it does double duty as a Bluetooth speaker. So if I'm in my hotel room and I want to watch a movie on my iPad, I can easily use this to get better sound out of it. So that's nice. The only criticism I have, like I said earlier, is I wish that they would have put a little bit bigger battery in it to give you 8 hours off the battery instead of 5. But you can always plug it in and leave it plugged in overnight, and then you have a perfect amount of time for a really good deep nap, or hopefully that 5 hours might be just enough for you to get to sleep, even if you're an insomniac, in which case those last couple hours without any music probably doesn't matter that much. So I like these. Let me know, do you use sound machines when you're sleeping? Because I gotta say, they're a big win, especially if you travel a lot. So leave me a comment, let me know if you do anything like that. And while you're interacting with YouTube, go ahead, if you don't mind, and click on subscribe, and even maybe give me a thumbs up if this is valuable. Really appreciate all that feedback. Good stuff. So the price, you're gonna be amazed by this. The Sound Oasis BST-80 with 20 sounds built in on the micro SD card that is included with this, along with a charging cable, is $39.99. You can pick one up for yourself at soundoasis.com, but pay attention to their website, because if you sign up for their mailing list, you get 20% off your first transaction. So you can get this for 20% less than that price, and or you could also buy a couple of additional soundtracks if you wanted to. So I'm a big fan. This is going to become part of my travel kit. I like it that much. This is Dave Taylor, and I might have to just go back to sleep now and have a nap. So I'm going to turn this on, and I will catch you in my next video.